Hey guys, it's Dorothy with Your Makeup Expert here again. Okay, so I've got a big test for Atelier today. You can tell I have a shiner right here. Don't ask. I'm the world's clumsiest makeup artist, so there you go. But I want to test and see how well the foundation covers it up alone, and then if we need the concealer, how well the concealer lasts. So first off, we're going to go in and we're going to put the foundation on all over, see what we got, and I'll show you that. And then we're going to come back in with the concealer if we need it and put that on and see how long it lasts. Now, you know, if you have something major that you want to cover, you definitely don't want it coming off in the middle of the day and someone coming up going, oh, what happened? You know, so we're going to give this a real test to see how long wearing it is and how well it covers, okay? So check back and we'll see the transformation as it goes. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. So we have a full face going here. I'm at the normal level that I would wear my foundation, not packing it on in any extra places, you know, to try to do extra coverage. As you can see, it's still peeking through. The reason this is because when you're covering up a blue or a purple undertone, you need a salmon-based concealer or foundation. This is the Atelier Corrective 5 Palette Concealer. It is the APC color, which means they're all salmon based, and it goes from darker all the way over to the lighter. But they are all salmon based, so there you're going to have what you need as far as the coloring. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, and I'm going to use my fingers just because I think that's going to work best. I'm going to use the medium one and the lighter to mix together. I'm going to start on this side, and I'm just going to dab. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to dab. Now, I didn't have too much right here to cover, but I want to make sure that, you know, we're fairly even all the way over. So then I'm going to come back with this one, and I'm going to dab right over where it's at and barely blend it away. Okay, and see, I still have a little bit showing, so I'm going to come and I'm just going to spot it right on it. Now, the thing with this is to make sure that it doesn't get too heavy or cakey or cause some creping in the area. Yeah, you know, you got to do the whole map. Okay, here we are after final application. See? I think it did pretty good. I think I've got probably 100% coverage, and I did it in a process of tapping like I showed you earlier, to where I tapped it in and I used the concealer end of my foundation brush to blend it. I probably did about 2 or 3 light coats just to make sure I didn't get too heavy or crepey looking, and then I did do a light powder, one that's good for around the eyes. It's very thin and very fine. To set it. I do want to make sure I do that little extra setting. So that's what I did. I wanted to be fair to the product and use it like I normally would, instead of having to try to do it on camera in front of that. But what you saw me do earlier is what I did. I just did it in my bathroom with the light and all that good stuff. So I think that we got 100% coverage. I think for this particular product, or for any product that you're wanting to camouflage or cover dark blue tone circles or purple tone circles, this is going to be the one to go to. Now, I say that, let's see how it wears. We're going to check back in during the day. I'm not going to do touch-ups. I'm not going to do anything to it. I want the harsh truth on if it's going to really cover major issues that people have. You know, if I'm going to spend the money, or if I'm going to give it to you and ask you to spend the money on something that is of this high quality, I expect it to stand up to it. So we are going to check back in throughout the day. I'm going to go do running around outside, and it's supposed to rain today, so that should be fun. And we'll see how it goes. It's meant to be waterproof, so we will see. I'll check back with you later, guys. Okay, so here we are. We are 3.5 hours later. I went and did my running, and I even cooked lunch. So here we are to see how well it held up. I don't think anybody noticed that I had a black eye, so it held up really well even in the rain. When I got to one of my destinations, it was pouring rain, so it did really well. Now, the couple of things I did notice that it does look a little heavy, which, you know, that's to be expected. The second thing I noticed is, I guess because of the heavier creamy texture, my liner did tend to shift and move a little bit. Normally I don't have issues with it dropping down, but this particular time it did. It shifted and moved a little down somewhat. So those are the two negative things I have to say. The positives is it's completely covered still. No one asked me what happened. No one asked me what the issue was. And I still have full coverage. So I'm going to give it a couple more hours and we're going to go from there and see what else happens at the end of the day. Okay? Look for more. Okay guys, so here we are 6.5 hours later. I want to say it performed really well. I mean, it's still on and it's still covered. It's starting to bleed through just a hair, starting to kind of look like I have some dark circles or whatnot. But for overall, you can't see any of the bruising at all in person. Again, my two downfalls are it's a little on the heavy side, which that's to be expected when you're trying to cover up something major like that. And the liner that I had on did shift a little bit. You can tell this eye has a little bit darker liner than this one, but you know, not a total catastrophe or anything of that nature. So considering, I'm going to give it a double thumbs up. I will definitely wear it and use it again and probably put it in my kit to use. So there you are. There's my review on the Atelier 5-pack concealer. So give me your feedbacks and your thoughts.